Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, man.
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
Jasper, I'd like to ask you to concentrate.
Right, yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
Am I a terrible person? Like, am I gonna give him adrena time? Try to give him some adrena time? You know what? Yeah.
Oh, no. Not even I would risk such usage. That stuff will eventually steal everything from you that makes you who you are. I might want to lose my recollections and feelings, but never my intellect. If you'll excuse me, my experiments cry out for my attention.
Alright. Bam. We get a perk point too. Sweet. Alright. We will continue our quest to have a better hack skill. Apply. And then for our perks. We did walking speed already. Movement during. When you use an inhaler, it revives your companions. 100%. Alright, so. Oh, there's a. Alright. I think I have the stuff to do it. Let's see if I have the stuff I need. We want a corrosion gun. We have some. I mean, that's the flamethrower. It's the energy weapon. I have to get kind of close for it. I could do a light pistol, since that is the kind of ammo that this is using. I like the idea of the flamethrower, but just range, I think, will become an issue. One times barrel, magnum, and plasma. So, we have to mod it on the ship anyway. Alright, I think we will do the light pistol, like the one hand, the small hand, not the long gun. I don't know though, because like I have bonuses for long guns, so I kind of would rather, but not that much more. Like, and long guns is only 10 more than the rest of my guns, so. Alright. Alright, we gotta work our way back out, apparently.
Easy.
A revolver Mark III too. I mean, maybe that's the answer. Getting a gun with a lot of oomph behind it. It's a little gun, and we can use that too to try and take out mechanicals. Yes. Okay. Oh, oh my goodness. was a little bit intense there for a minute. Hi, Hermes. Otter, up you go. Oh, hi, Ikra. How are you? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, let me see. I think I have a thing that I made for that because I'm still working on my different commandy things, but yes. Can I help you, Hermes? Come on. Come here. Come on, Hermes. There is no. All right. Okay. Hi, I'm Mizzy Cat. This is Mizzy Cat Gaming, and this is what happens when we try to play video games. Also, Nyoka and Ellie having a conversation in there with a targeting dummy. So we'll have to see what that is in just a second. Hold on. I'm just like adjusting things. All the cats all the time. That is correct. That is what we do here. Is all cat all time. Even when I'm not being directly harassed by some fuzzbag, aka Hermes. Hi dear. Um Sir, I can't play that. No, you're not. See, you don't actually want to sit with me. You want to sit in your bed, and I moved Otter. Let me go. So that you can sit in your bed, because that's where you want to sit. Look, I know what you want. You're my cat. I've had you for 17 years, so I know where you want to sit. Um, I'll be back in just a second. I'm just checking something real quick because I don't remember things that I've done. Yeah, so it totally works. I think I don't know how these things work. Um, yeah, but you should go watch Iruka Icarus because they're amazing and they also have cats. Cats are the best. So, all right. Not that. Can we not have a cat? They're having a party on the desk. Weirdos. Okay. What are they doing in here?
I definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time I work the scorecard.
All right. That's fine. They're getting along. Yay! Everybody's having fun together. All right. I have some science weapons and such that I've put in here. We're going to go ahead and put away this jam and this jam. Employee benefits. Oh, that must be the gun that he gave me. Nope. So we go into our mods because I need a, I need a corrosion. I need corrosion. Magnum. Mag to melt. We only have one. And what else are we gonna... Barrel, magazine, and sight. Barrel is probably gonna be crit, which I think I already have on me. And then the sight would be the gyro sight. I may have that on me as well, so... Hey, ladies. Right, so let's mod this gun. Bop. We want... Crit barrel. We want... Hello, Mana. Meow. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're fine. Here. Yep. There you go. Hi. Hi. Hello, lady. How are you? Hmm? Uh-huh. Is life hard? Meow. Meow. Hi. You done? Okay. Cool. Mag to melt. Corrosion. Yeah, and then exacto sight. Oh, extendo sight. That's gonna extend my range. Yes. Okay, cool. And then tinker. Where is our gun that we just made all shiny? Well, it's easier if I just, put that gun on. Like this. Boop. And now I can just go in a tinker and be like, oh, it's this gun. Da, 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 da. Otter, he literally just sat down. You could at least wait until he's sleeping. These cats are sassy today. Let me tell you what. I mean, they're sassy every day, but they're extra sassy today. Uh, I don't feel like it was doing that much. It's a lot more DPS all of a sudden. Because of the speedy mate. Oh, that's very smart. That's very smart. Okay. Good. Cool. We got some cool stuff going on now. And we're not the fullest we've ever been, so that's good too. We can just throw all of this stuff into junk, and then this one can get broken down in case it gives us a mod, which it did not. Rude. Alright, and then we have all this stuff. So, where are we? Here. Okay, so this stuff is to go back to Gorgon. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go do this, just this, with Celeste, because it's taking up room in my inventory for me to have these items in my inventory. So we're gonna do that so that we can clear our inventory more, and then we're gonna go to Gorgon because Gorgon is new stuff.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
We also are now high enough level to do the other DLC, the Murder Mystery DLC. I don't want to start that until I finish Gorgon, just because I don't want to be in the middle of it. I don't want to be in the middle of two of them at the same time, because it just takes time to crank your way through it. Hi. Oh my goodness. The grumpiest of boys sitting together. Well, at least they're sitting together and not yelling at each other right now. I'll take it.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? You know, the one traveling with the rather filthy plumber. I thought we had autumn.
Alright. Equip. I'm already wearing Iconoclast armor, so we will put on the face mask.
Goodness, look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
So then we'll do Marauder next.
Oh, how grotesque. I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
By the way, this is not the end of this quest line. It's just the end of the part where we're going to have other things in our inventory that we don't need to keep. And then we'll put on this one. Now, see, now I look like a freebooter. Freeloader. Same.
Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, That's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer, the raw contempt of an iconoclast, the brutish musk of a marauder, and the pièce de résistance, monster leather.
Monster leather. Is fashion catching up to sensibility at last?
1 part Mantiqueen chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10.
I'll get it done.
My dear, I have the highest confidence in you.
So now we have to go out and hunt a bunch of monsters. Who knew, right? We were gonna have to go out and hunt a bunch of monsters? Who could have ever predicted that we would have to do that? Oh, that's right. So then, now we can ditch a lot of this other stuff because we just don't need it. One of those things, you know, you buy equipment to do a quest, and then you have to carry it around with you. All right, so we're gonna go to Gorgon. That's where we're going. We're not doing anything else on Byzantium. We're going to Gorgon. Cats have finally settled. Amazing.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
All right, Ada. I see what you're doing when I'm not on the ship. Back to Gorgon. And we need the Gorgon landing pad.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Let's see. We were gonna do, I think, let's see the map here. Region, toggle inactives. So that's the chem lab is over there. Experiment perilous. We in Spacer's Choice employ. Which is experiment perilous? Oh, chem lab. Alright, so I think I want to go for this first. I want to do the human inquiry and auditing facility. And while we'll work on the electric fling while we're messing around, but yeah, I think I want to go for we in Spacer's Choice employ, which means we need to go to right here. Cool. Also, I did notice, yeah, like I said, our N-ray gun went way up, so we can totally use it for whatever. So this is sealed. We need to go around the other side. There's probably gonna be guys over here though. People. Probably gonna be people over here, and we're gonna shoot them because kind of have to. I mean, I don't necessarily feel great about killing marauders just because, you know, they're just people that took too much of. And I actually have wondered. I've wondered all along, you know, what's the difference between a person and a marauder, you know? And really the answer is Adrena time.
Nicely done.
Adrena time is the difference between a person and a marauder. And so, you know, because of that, it kind of feels bad. It feels bad to kill marauders because they can't help it, you know? I love how I'm having this line of philosophical thought about killing marauders while I'm literally sniping them.
Down they go.
It may seem a little counterintuitive to the conversation that I'm having with myself, that I'm literally sniping them while I'm talking about it. But also, the game doesn't care about my moral quandaries. They're going to attack me no matter what. So, alright. Reload that. Change guns. Oh, that's the PET. Yep. Okay. I got an achievement too. Special PET benefits, acquired special delivery PET and employee benefits. So I got all 3 of the guns for that particular achievement. Okay. Unlock. Why? Why the spooky sting? I don't like it, game. Stop that. I don't like that at all. Quit. Just quit it. Stop trying to spook me, because it's working. By the way, we don't really play horror games on this channel because I am a chicken shit. We may at some point. But I will still be a chicken shit when we do that, so... Give me your bits. I mean, yes. But I do get very, partially because of anxiety and whatever, I get very, very jumpy when I play spooky games. And I have a tendency to not play spooky games, because of said jumpiness. Ooh. Bones exploding. Alright. Oh, and if you're following me on Twitter, and you didn't see my post today earlier, there is a surprise photo of Hermes on my earlier post. So if that interests you, you can check that out. Hermes in all his glory. I try to put pictures up. I try to remember. Oh.
Oh my law. What is that smell? Let's make this quick, please.
Oh. It's dead people. The smell is dead people. Lots and lots of dead people, I think. This is kind of gross.
Welcome to Human Emporium Oddington, a Spacer's Choice facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blakesley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries that profit all of us.
It's so funny because...
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here.
Oh!
We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
I reckon we've seen the worst of Halcyon already. How bad could this be?
Why?
Oh, please. Unless there are mana queens stalking the halls here, I think we'll be fine.
I mean, I also agree with you, Parva. I agree with you, Nyoka, that we're probably fine. I will say, because I've played through the main quest of this game, I just haven't done the DLCs. The corporations are all horrible, and you see that throughout the main quest of the game. The only one you really don't see a bunch of really terrible shit about for the most part is Spacer's Choice. That I've really noticed. However, this is horrifying. Like, this entire Gorgon is horrifying to my sensibilities. I just want to make that clear before I open the store and shoot whatever's behind it.
Great.
He had like 6 Adrena times on him. Excuse me. Yeah. It's a lot of Adrena time. Terminal. Incoming messages from Blanksley to Safety Protocols. In order to minimize damage to company property and/or personnel, please observe the following guidelines during the volunteer induction process. 1. Do not touch and/or handle test subjects. Please defer to security personnel. 2. Avoid using inflammatory phrases and terms such as untested chemicals. Consider patented Spacer's Choice formula. Test subject. Consider valued volunteer. Cells. Consider living quarters. Remind subjects that compliance is one of the requirements of their contract with Spacer's Choice. Do not interrupt official Spacer's Choice communications and/or marketing while directing volunteers. Architect's balls. Is that all of the guidelines? Look, these people are coming here from Tartarus. Don't let your guard down, don't get friendly, and don't get close. If everyone does their job right, these volunteers will leave this facility as free and upstanding citizens. Upcoming changes. In light of certain recent developments, our friends at OCI have generously provided us with advice and guidelines intended to ensure the best possible outcomes for our research here at Human Inquiry and Auditing. To that end, we will be establishing new testing parameters and volunteer preparation guidelines, effective immediately. These guidelines will be provided to you at your stations. I really would like to congratulate all of you on what you've achieved so far. Keep your heads down and your minds focused on the work, and the rest will come easy. If you have any concerns, kindly forward them to my assistant, Benjamin Morley. Okay. Re-question. Every volunteer means just that, Miss Sonoda. We're entering a vital phase of the testing process, and that means every volunteer participates in the trials. It's all the more critical that we maintain careful records of the dosages involved, of course. We're counting on you for that. That's from Morley. Okay. Outgoing. Weaver. From Sonata to Weaver. Subject help. Weaver, have you seen my office key card? If this is one of your little tests, it's not funny. Security is already at full burn. They're going to lose their bolts when they catch me taking the long way around to the facility areas. Please tell me it's sitting on your desk or something. All right. Boop. It was a tossball card. Almost missed it. Okay. Oh. Volunteer quarters. I don't like that. Why?
I thought these folks were supposed to be volunteers. Why do they got them bunking like prisoners?
Near the drugs, too. Keep them nice and cooperative.
Do they not realize? Do they not realize what's happening here? I mean, I realize what's happening here. They're not volunteers. They're cannon fodder. Well, they're disposable test subjects.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in your contracts.
Nice one!
Ow. This is all very unsettling. I'm just gonna put that out there. As a person, this is very unsettling. From my personal perspective. Not like a video game or whatever, just as a person. This is all very unsettling. I can pick this door. There's probably a hack. Access restricted. Nope. Alright.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah. I will not be denied.
Watch too? Creeps.
Yup. Okay. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna go over here because it pauses it. We're gonna take a break for just a minute. Because I need to stretch my legs because my legs are starting to try to cramp. So we're gonna take a break for just a minute and we'll be right back, okay? Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Mana is freaking out. I don't know what her problem is right now. She's mad. She's mad because the bed is occupied. Hi, Hermes. I know. We want this one. Okay. Right. The hell are we? Oh, yeah. Right. The incredibly disconcerting. Look, I am not a fan of testing things. Like, I understand the concept of, like, drug trials and stuff like that, but this is, like, a lot beyond that in how horrific it is. So, I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay. All right.
How many subjects have to die before you decide to build a dedicated autopsy room?
You're not wrong. I will say I like that in this game you can take the armor and whatever maintenance access, and then they just look like they did, as opposed to Fallout style where it just strips them naked. There's a lot.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakeslee.
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion.
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
I mean, yes, but I'm also like, I don't need to see a bunch of naked people lying around. So.
I don't believe we've discussed side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
Ah.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Maybe. Or a second head.
Under the guidance of my Spacer's Choice Paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions.
Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died?
Suicide by suicide by hanging, starvation.
Keep it up. The recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder. Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
Ooh. Observation logs. Oh, jeez. Testing parameters, data entry, physical exertion strenuous, social exclusion, sanctioned violence. All right. Test 1. Subjects SEA 1A through K were given forms and writing implements and instructed to fill them out to corporate standards. Upon completion, forms were placed into an employee-sanctioned shredding device by a technician. Test was then repeated. Observational notes. 1D, Kendall, objected to further testing after completing a second set of forms. Volunteer 1G after 5th, 1B after 10th. No further objections from remaining volunteers. Volunteer 1E, Hobbs, was discovered to be functionally illiterate and tagged for early advancement to the second phase of compliance testing. Objection from Volunteer 1D. Okay. Group SC5, Phase 2. 5A through K were given visual demonstrations of multiple physical exercises. Note, thank you, testing assistant layman. Then instructed to replicate them in accordance with verbal instructions. Subject 5H complained of physical exhaustion after 5 minutes, missing numerous verbal cues. Subjects 5A, 5E, and 5K failed out at around the 15-minute mark. Test was terminated after 30 minutes as the technician became too hoarse to provide instruction. Okay. Mid-stage testing, phase 3, group C27. Subjects are instructed to follow a closed circuit around the perimeter of the testing chamber for a duration of the test. At random intervals, technicians provide vocal cue to reverse course. Of the 8 subjects remaining in group SC27, 6 respond to vocal cues. 63D became aggressive and was removed. 63B collapsed 30 minutes into the experiment and was removed. Remaining subjects exhibited compliance with all vocal cues for remainder experiments. Technician's addendum. Observational data compromised due to equipment failure. Technician Embry S. was found incapable of continuing operation due to incessant weeping and was withdrawn/flagged for disciplinary measures. Group 63, late stage testing, phase 4. Subjects are isolated and instructed to select one member of their experimental group for immediate removal from the volunteer program. Observation notes. Subject 63A, volunteer 63F. Hi. Volunteer 63B is unresponsive for duration of testing section. 63C deliberates for 5 minutes 36 seconds. 5 minutes 36 seconds before volunteering 63E. Subject 63D is unable to recall the names and/or identification numbers of her fellows, but has volunteered each of them in turn, citing immediate need for additional compound X injections. 63E volunteers 63F. 63F refuses to comply with instruction for duration of testing section. 63G G exhibits extreme confusion and extreme emotional distress, demands morning injection. Technician's addendum. Time as of previous note is 1,400 hours. Subject exhibits extreme aggression. Subject terminated. All right. 87. Late stage testing, phase 5. Subject is instructed to fire a shrouded target. One industry standard fashion modeling assistant device mannequin. Subject is not informed of nature of target. Subject has fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Test reset. Subject has fired at observation window. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at subject. Other. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at subject. Other. Security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Test reset. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Technician's addendum. Subject unresponsive. Test reset. All right. This is the... Okay. Hold on one second. All right. In light of recent incidents, I'd like to remind you all that it is paramount that we follow all Spacer's Choice guidelines regarding safety and security. Yes, you will suffer professional and financial consequences if you are found to be responsible for damaging company property, but here at HIA, inattentiveness and recklessness also endanger highly limited company resources and threaten our overall production schedule. Think about what we are all here to achieve. Then consider whether you want to be the one that lets this all down. Luckily, any and all injuries suffered by the volunteers this past week have been minor. All testing will proceed as scheduled. A reminder that all personnel are advised to report to the infirmary if they experience any symptoms listed on the notice LeBlanc provided earlier this month. It is strongly suggested that you use your allotted break to do this, as any losses in productivity will be reflected in your paycheck and/or indentureship agreement. Hey, you and Audrey talk about Tossball sometimes, right? Have you noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I took a look at his reports just now, and some of them have very basic formatting errors. It's not like him at all. Maybe you could ask him about it? If something's wrong with his terminal, he should probably get it taken care of sooner rather than later. If we're going to meet OCI's figures this month, we're going to need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to have the preparation time between tests. Have the volunteers exit at a jog if you have to. Just try not to let them see the bodies. Look, Embry lost his head because he couldn't keep up with the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all knew it. The surprise is he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone else in this office this past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. But maybe it's simpler than that. These emails used to just be a nuisance. Now I'm starting to think your loyalty's to some other corporation. Dun dun dun. Alright. Hmm. These are Marauders. They like built structures in here and everything. Seems.
Everyone all right?
Oh, is that one down? Okay, cool. Okay. Da, 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 da. Shot cannon hyper. Dun dun dun. Okay. Well, that opened. I didn't expect it to open. Yeah, it said it would open, but that doesn't mean I expected it to. Alright. We'll just grab the last of the stuff from over here. Cool. How are we doing? Oh, we're fine. Cool. Alright.
That's the last of them.
Okay.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment. As in any work environment, inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing the volunteer program.
How are they doing with all these conveyors?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I assume they're putting bodies through it. And crushing them up into something. Maybe they're liquefying them to serve as an ingredient in something else that they're doing. I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. I think we were already... Yeah, we already came through here. We missed this part, though. That's cool. Oh, yeah, okay. Stretch. Hydrate. We are stopping a little bit earlier today, so... We may stop soon. I do want to get this cleared out first, though. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The catnip has been redeemed. If you are lurking and not visual right now, you may want to have a peek because we're gonna, hi, Sophie. That's auspicious timing. We're gonna have a little bit of a crazy, it's gonna get a little crazy over here for a minute or 10. Camera swap. Okay. We have everyone in the vicinity. Everyone's kind of quiet and relaxed. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrated
It's nip time! Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ah! Ah! Okay. Hi. Hi, kids. Oh, oh my jeez. Hi. Yes. Hello.
accidents will negatively impact your chances of
Uh-huh. Okay, that's fine, Dr. Blakely. Okay. Oh. Okay, children. You have to actually let me get the nip open. You can't have nip if I can't get it. Oh, there. Here. Let's... Whoa. Oh, that's way too much. No, that's way too much. Okay. Okay. Here you go. Okay. Yeah. No. Here. Don't lick your brother because you're going to start biting him. Here. Take that. Okay. All over my shirt. Again, socks, really? With the all over my shirt? All over my shirt. Here, Sophie. You want to sniff some nip? I know you don't actually eat it, but you will stick your face in it. There. Alright. Oh. Hermes also wants nip. It's not all about your crazy nipping proclivities. Here. Herms. Here, son. There. Otter. Let him have catnip. You butt. Hi, Mona. You gonna come over here and get some in a minute? Got y'all. Y'all are being out of control right now. Okay, we can't have this much nip in this lid right now. Let's just do this. There, now there's nip there. God, there's nip all over me. Hi, 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 hi. Oh my goodness. Hi, Soxy. Are you my baby? Cutie baby? Cutie baby? Oops. Okay. Alright. We gotta do some shaking. Yeah, hi. Here, you wanna lick the dust off the top of the shaker? Hold on. Here. Here's some nip on the stairs here. Yep. Yep. Oh, well, I'm not trying to hit you in the face, Otter. Y'all. I'm just gonna dust. Do some sprinklings. It's gonna get on that blanket down there. It's okay. More nip on my desk because Why not? Oh, it's all over my... Yeah. Oof. Alright. We good? Y'all done swarming? I think you've had just about enough. And there's enough over here for when Mana decides she wants to venture. Okay. Oh my goodness. I had like 3 cats on me at that one point. That was a lot. Many cats. Alright. The hell? How do we get... Alright. I've gotten very turned around in where I'm trying to go, so... Right? Actually, I usually I have at least 2. Especially when I'm sitting on the... Yeah, that's about right. Especially when I'm sitting on the couch. I will get 2 sitting. Usually, and it's usually Otter and Hermes.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a
Alright.
simulated working
So, let me...
environment. Inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences.
Alright.
Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing the volunteer program.
I have to figure out how we can get... Oh, that's right. Okay, well, let's go to the maintenance tunnel. That's what we want. Also, before I'm told. Hacha. Okay.
I don't want to see no more. I can't take this.
But why? Why? Who does this? What kind of monsters ran this place?
You'll see there are basically cubes of human meat. This machine crushed them and turned them into cubes after they were done being volunteers. I don't want to play anymore. Let's just do our jobs, okay? And it's re-bet. Outgoing. This week's bet. Alright, my 10 bits are on 52F. I know what you're thinking. He's so skinny. That's gotta be bad odds. But I'm a gambling man, Victoria, and I got an eye for this now. What do you think? Sandoval be the subject, the truth. No, I'm not talking about the subjects, Vicky. I'm talking about the numbers. I've been keeping track of how many bodies we process every day and every week. And the number fluctuates, but never too much. 1 and 3 and 2 and 5 and 1 and 1 and 2 and then 10. Just look at the chart I left on your desk. You can see for yourself there's a pattern. You see it, right? Gross. Poor Parvati. Alright, and then this is back in the first, close to the first room. So, we want to go over this way. I know, Hermes. You got to have a bunch of nip. It's like your favorite thing. Elevator. Takes up to administration. Supervisor, test design office. Got a console there. Make sure there isn't anything else. This is a pick. We'll pick that in a second. Stairs further up. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. First, we'll pick the door.
Great work.
Oh, wow. It's a nice haul. Oh, this is a nice haul. I mean, it is a 150 pick, but damn, that's a lot of stuff. All right. This one first. All right, let's see here. Hack 60 deleted messages. So, let's do those first. Read me. Morley, if you've received any communication from Dr. Ambrose, ignore them. Also, notify me at once. And don't piss yourself worrying. It won't come up on your assessments. Morley, no word from OCI. We'll keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you. I suggest number 4. Remember to smile. I'm heading down to oversee today's testing personally. Make sure I'm not disturbed. Alright, return to messages. Incoming messages from Ruane Concerns. This isn't about a few volunteers, Morley. Most of the test group SC22A is already gone. Subject 17 is nonverbal, but we've had some luck using small amounts of the compound to coax him into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just that ghoul and disposal either. Weaver's convinced that the compound's getting into the ventilation system somehow. I've caught her scrubbing her hands raw at the washing stations. I've tried reciting our safety protocols to her, but it hasn't seemed to help. I'm starting to think she might not be wrong. Okay. Condolence letters. Morley, pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something saccharine and noble. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none on record. Use the cheap papers. Use the cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly. Okay. And then we have outgoing. All personnel. This is to inform all HIA staff that testing associate Angus Ruane is no longer a Spacer's Choice pharmaceutical employee effective immediately. As valued members of the Spacer's Choice family, I trust you will all pull together to shoulder Mr. Ruane's responsibilities in his place. Oh, so the one that was like, I feel like something's wrong. It might be getting into the vents. They either killed him or fired him. Shipped him out. Dr. Blakesley, the missing test subject has been found and apprehended. Apparently he got into the testing department, where he remained. I'm afraid nobody noticed for several hours. Hennessy had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point that subject SC44B-112 didn't get out on his own. As far as we can tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period of time during the night. In the meantime, I've made it clear to the security forces that no future breaches will be tolerated. Alright. And then our archived messages, we only have one which says delete this. Morley, how do I delete this message? Clarence. Oh, the latest results are in. As you hoped, you'll find that the violent cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect that will change in about 2 to 3 weeks, so you better get that report out to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all of the test subjects means that HIA is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. So if you could take 2 minutes out of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an update on those resources I requested, as well as a matter of additional security, increased oversight of Kim, or any kind of explanation for what the fuck. It's me. That's me writing a message. Alright, so I can't get in there. But we're going to do the override. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the override, so. And we also need the override for the thing.
Did you enjoy the show? I didn't. You should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs.
I'm not afraid of you.
Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down.
I fear you not.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots. Come and threaten us face to barrel, will you?
Exactly.
I don't know how much more of this I can take, Captain. I'm about to chew my own hands off with nerves.
It's okay, Parvati. It's okay.
Yeah, huh?
It's okay. You're alright. You're okay. I'm gonna keep you safe. And if you die, you'll get back up. It's alright. You'll be okay. Dear Sir or Madam, this notice is to acknowledge payment in full of all funeral expenses pertaining to Henry Blakeslee. Enclosed you will find an invoice for receipt handling and delivery fees, as well as a witness statement as to the exemplary nobleness of the eulogy. Spacer's Choice offers its condolences, as well as your congratulations for your unflagging work ethic. Rude. Alright. Take that. Shock and awe. High volts, low amps. Or is it low volts, high amps? A nightmare for your enemies either way, especially if they're electricians.
Dan, there you are. Is this... It's off, right? I don't understand these contraptions.
Dr. Blakesley, ma'am, I've come to say that it's time. I'm gonna do it.
Do what?
I'm gonna try for one of the shuttles.
You little shit. You've lost your mind.
If I can just make it to the landing pad, I'll be free.
Be reasonable, Morley. The project is almost over. We'll be out of here by October.
Ma'am, it's January. You're recording, by the way.
Damn it!
Ha 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 ha. I see. Alright. How many messages do we have? Probably a bunch. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with lots of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. Oh, spicy. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those on to Lucian at the usual address. Make sure he gets every single one. Ollie. Dear... Dear Name, it is with regret that I write to inform you of the death of your relation, Name. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. Though it may offer you little comfort, know that your relation died in the service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement, Name signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of the United Defense Logistics, UDL, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. Sincerely, Olivia Ambrose. Return to messages. Outgoing. Latest results. Good fellow. Yes. Many of the subjects still exhibited increased energy levels and compliance. The same euphoric response. But they inevitably crash. Testing clearly suggests that Kim's Compound X has extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. Finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more? Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Weaning some of the earlier test subjects off the compound might buy us time until Kim refines the formula. I need time, Lawrence. Morley, testing reports. Morley, I need you to compile some of the test results from the past month. Pull a subset from the reports we forwarded to OCI, if you like, so long as there are charts. Make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front, would you? Stop fighting. Just go to sleep, both of you. Testing labs. At the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we are applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already in mid-treatment. What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor to this process? Stick to the current system. Condolence letters. Alright, we already saw that. Admin functions. Synthesis and manufacturing center status. Locked, blah blah blah. Override. Override number 1 complete.
I knew this place wasn't going to be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but
That's a lot of
I don't know how
XP,
I
holy
can live
shit.
with what we've seen here.
What they did here was inexcusable.
All this cruelty done to regular working folks without even a shred of regret. And what's dogging me is... why?
They knew. They knew what Adrenatime would do. Fuck, Captain. Marauders are half the reason Monarch's gone to shit.
Somehow, this doesn't surprise me.
Well, maybe it ought to. What's the colony come to when the horrors we've just witnessed fall under just another day in Halcyon? That journal better hold the key to the eternal equation, or Minnie's name's gonna have stains on it till the end of time.
Let's get back to finding the journal. Yes. I mean, the whole... it's just a mess. Just a mess. Oh my god. Well, we've unlocked the thing. That's what we came in here to do. And we found the other thing. I guess we can't go in there. The store is barred. It doesn't even say barred, so like that's not even a thing. Let's go up these stairs. Whatcha? See what we got up here. Anything? Spacer's choice.
What they did here? I ain't ever gonna shake this.
I traumatized Parvati, and I'm very upset that I did that. But, like, how was I supposed to know that it would actually traumatize her to bring her to this place? I feel bad. Visitation Protocols. The Human Auditing and Inquiry Facility is a dedicated research facility and houses a considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. As such, no external visitors are to be permitted at any time, absent express written permission from the HIA testing supervisor, Dr. Marion Blakesley. If you suspect a visitor does not have appropriate credentials, please observe the following procedures. 1. Stay calm. 2. Notify nearby security personnel of your suspicions. 3. Wait for security personnel and/or equipment to finish disposing of the visitor. 4. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Spacer's Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended will be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and/or summary termination of your employment with Spacer's Choice. Your advisor has posted the following addendums. Right, that's the official shit. If we do get visitors, inform me at once. If they're from other departments. If it's Dr. Ambrose, don't get in her way, but log her every move. If it's Clarence Mosley, keep him at reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-given miracle for myself. If Jasper Lowe or anyone else from Chem turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. 1. HIA is on lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone into the facility until the escaped volunteers are located. I'm going to check volunteer induction for any sign of our fugitives. If you receive any keycard access notifications in the next 20 minutes, ignore them. Alright. And we can just go out this door. Because this was the one that we've come out. So, yeah, I think that'll work. Let's fast travel over here to the Unreliable. Da 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 da. Got a lot of stuff going on in these. Plasma Rifle 3.0. If you can only choose one energy base, impact triggered explosive high rate of fire rifle, choose shocked. I really like the pistol we made though, so we'll probably end up sticking with that for now. Plasma Carbine Ultra is I prefer the carbines to the rifles, but that's just me. Ooh, I want to be that. Okay. Save. Actually, yeah, I think I'll cut it a little early today. Because I do have my thing I need to do, and I have a couple other things that have cropped up while I've been streaming. Um, so, yeah. Cool, hi. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. I love this game, and it's super fun. Da, 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 da. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, thanks so much. I always enjoy streaming, and I'll be back on Tuesday, and we're finishing the first Danganronpa on Tuesday. Tuesday's a big day. It's gonna be super exciting. So I will. Hi, Otter. We'll see everybody later, right, buddy? Put up some cat pictures tomorrow, right? All right. And we're done. Bye.